Last try. I'm going to work this with you with a video, so maybe this will make it easier for those that are not understanding what we're doing. We're going to start with number 2, and we're going to put this in the form of y equals mx plus b. Okay? So I can see that this crosses at right here at 5. So I know my y-intercept, which is my b, is 5. And then I need to find my slope. My slope, I can find another exact point, which it looks like there's one right here, and I can go up to 1, 2. I'm going to rise 2, and I'm going to run 1, 2, 3. So I know my slope is negative 2 over 3 because this is pointing down. So there I have my answer. So I know y equals negative 2/3 plus 5. You can also do this on your calculator by doing the following. Let's check it. So I'm going to hit y equals, because that's what we're doing, y equals. Since I already have an idea what it is, I'm going to put negative 2 divided by 3x plus 5. I'm going to hit graph, and I'm going to see that this is going to look just like my graph, as it is hitting at 5 on the y-intercept, and then it's going to go all the way over here and cross x. So we know what our answer is. Let's see if we can find another one. Okay, we don't want to do that. It's too difficult. How about this one? Which equation represents the data shown on the table? So we are doing number 5. So we did number 2. Now we're going to do number 5. And we're going to use our calculator because we have a table. We're going to hit stat, enter, and we're going to put the x in on L1. So I'm going to put 6, enter, negative 2, enter, negative 8, enter, and 1, enter. I'm going to hit tab and go to the next column, and I'm going to hit negative 12, enter. I'm going to hit 12, enter, 30, and 3. Okay, I'm going to hit stat, this tab button. I'm going to hit number 4, enter, 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 all the way down. And I can see now that my slope is negative 3 and my y-intercept is 6. So my slope is negative 3 and my y-intercept is 6. So in the form of y equals mx plus b, I can see my slope is m and my y-intercept, b, is 6. You should get the answer now. Let's see if we can find another problem. Okay. Let's see. This one says, which equation represents a non-proportional linear relationship with a slope of 6 and a y-intercept of negative 2? So y equals mx plus b, and our slope is our m, and our y-intercept is our b. So we know the slope is 6 and the y-intercept is negative 2. So you should know the answer. Let's see what else we can do. We can do this one. It says the table below represents a non-proportional linear function. What is the missing value in the table? Well, I'm going to hit Stat Edit on my calculator. And I'm going to put Stat, Enter. And I'm going to put in these first 3 points. I know I have a -3. I know I have a 4 and an 8. I'm not going to put in the 12 because I don't know what matches the 12. So I'm going to delete that. I'm going to go over to the next column and I'm going to put 4, -3, -7, and I'm going to leave this one blank as well because I don't know that. I'm going to hit Stat, Tab, because I want it to go to Calculate. Number 4, enter, enter, enter. Well, I'm sorry, I did this wrong because this is a table. We need the equation. So we can see that y divided by x is 4. Let's see, what's it doing here? What is the missing value of the table? So we can see that this goes up 4, -3, 4, 8, and 12, and then 4, -3, -7, and we're looking for what goes with the -12. And it should be positive, but let's check. So we know that the table is going to give us a y. Oh, I did do it right. So let me get the calculator back up. There it is. So we know our slope is -1 and our y-intercept is 1. So if we wrote the equation y equals mx plus b, and we know our slope is -1, and we know our y-intercept is 1, we can now put that in y equals, and we're going to get -x plus 1. So I'm going to pull my calculator back up, and I'm going to hit y equals, because we know the equation from putting that in. I'm going to hit -x -x plus 1. And I'm going to hit second table. And now I can see when x is -12, y should be positive 13. So you should know the answer. Let's see if we can find another problem. Which equation does not represent a non-proportional relationship? So per our notes, we know non-proportional has a y-intercept, and it's in the form of y equals mx plus b. We have 2 numbers. Non-proportional has 2 numbers. So based on that, you should know what the answer is. And we won't do that one. So let's look at this one. Number 2. We did one like that on the other one. we can see that the y-intercept is going to be -6. That is our y-intercept. And they want to know what the slope is. So if we have 2 points, 2 exact points, we can do rise, 1, 2, and we can do run, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So if we reduce that or simplify it, we're going to get 1/2. And it's going up. So we should have our equation. You can also check it on the on the calculator by hitting y equals, because we have y equals in all these problems, and that means use the y equal button. So let's put that in there. Y equals 1 divided by 2x minus 6. And we hit graph, and there it is. Okay, so hopefully you know that answer. Let's see another one. If we look at this table, they want to know what is the equation. And we can do that because we see y equals in all these answers. Therefore, I'm going to put y equals. I can either use y equals, put in each one, or since I have a table, I'm going to use stat edit. So let's do that one now because it's the fastest. So I'm going to hit stat, I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to put my new numbers in. I'm going to put 4, enter. I'm going to put 4.5, enter. I'm going to put 0.5, enter. I don't know if that was 0.5, so let's do that again. 0.5, enter, and a 0, enter. And tab over and go up and put in 10, enter, 11, enter, 3, enter, and 2. I'm going to hit stat, tab, 4, and I know my slope is 2, and my y-intercept is also 2. So based on that, you should know the answer. Let's see if we can find another. This is awesome. We can do this one. We know that our y-intercept is -3. So that won't work. That definitely won't work. And we have this one that's -3 and this one that's -3. Our slope is positive. So it can only be one of these because it's a positive slope. Based on that, you should know your answer. Okay, this one says, which table of values represents this equation? So I'm going to put it in y equals. I'm going to put 1.5x plus 3. I'm going to hit second table, and I'm going to check these numbers. When x is 20, is y 33? Let's see. Yes. When x is 12, is y 21? Yes. And when x is 6, is y 12? No. This one says 11. So we got to go to the next one. When x is 3, is y 7.5? It sure is. When x is 6, is y 12? Yes. And when x is 24, is y 39? It sure is. So you should know your answer. Let's see what else. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We did one like this, but that won't be on the test. Number 9. What is a non-proportional relationship? We are looking for y equals mx plus b. We have 2 numbers. Based on that, you should know which one represents a non-proportional equation. Two of them would be proportional, and then there's one that we've never seen before. So based on that, you should know the right answer. You should make 100 on this video quiz. That'll do it. Submit your answers, and thank you for watching.